Are people reading less today than in the past? Yes, they are, by about 1/3 over the past 20 years in terms of revenue. We could discuss why for weeks, but we all know it's partially due to the digital world lifestyle and the fact that there are many more options today for entertainment than 20 years ago. Let's face it, there are hundreds of more TV programs to binge on these days. Book publishing is still a powerful juggernaut industry. U.S. book sales reported by Statista put it at about $25.7 billion a year. It's worth reiterating that's in the U.S. alone. Of those sales, the greater majority of readers prefer an analog print copy. In fact, 37% of people read print books only. Just 7% of those polled read digital books only. Of those ebook readers, the largest audience is by far on Kindle, with a fat 72% of all the e-reader market. Another interesting fact is that ebook sales are in decline, even as a global COVID pandemic has increased readership overall. Also, a big gain has been seen in audiobook formats. So now that we have some numbers to work from, let's use that information to formulate our book marketing strategy. INSONA Author Alliance suggests you plan your marketing budget long before you write your first campaign or purchase your first ad. Consider these things in your analysis. 1. Who is your audience? 2. What format do they read? 3. Who is your audience? 4. What do they read? And most importantly, 5. Who is your audience? So, how do you get the attention of your audience? You can read books and the internet for weeks about how to market on social media or digital marketplaces, so we won't say much about that here. We will say that it should seem evident that advertising to digital readers only is a recipe for a failed marketing plan. However, a percentage of your total ad dollars should go to ebook promotions, and of them all, Kindle should get more marketing funding than anyone else. Even if you dislike Kindle, you can't ignore its market share when doing your own marketing. Our focus here is to sell the most book copies and show a profit. That means focusing primarily on promoting print book sales. Getting print book reader attention is a different game. You know the old affirmation that a physical book reader likes the feel and smell of a great book? Well, that says a lot about how to market to them. For physical readers, it's about the experience as much as the story inside the book. The best way to sell a book is physical, too. It may seem old school in today's digital world, but personal contact is by far more attractive to people than any of the millions of printed ads that we're constantly bombarded with. Play off of that. Throw a party. A book launch party is an excellent opportunity for readers to fully embrace your new read. Book signings and library galas are other places to meet and greet. People like to say they met the author and he signed my copy. People love events. Cater to that craving. Think about an old-fashioned book tour. Get a list of local men's and women's business clubs. Contact them and schedule a luncheon. You don't need to be a world-renowned public speaker. You just need the will to visit with people about your work. Have a question and answer session. The lunch hour will seem short, the food may even be good, and of 20 people you make contact with, you will probably sell 20 books. Some people won't buy one, but others will buy one for themselves and one for a friend. Believe it, those numbers are real-world examples I've seen personally. Yes, you'll need freshly printed copies of your book and a sign-up sheet to get reader email addresses for your mailing list, and perhaps a poster of your book cover on a tripod. But the rest is just as simple as being there in person. In my case, I also need a haircut and should probably press my suit. In book shows with dozens of other authors, the organizer usually charges for a booth. By most accounts, profit margins are low for the author if they develop at all. There may be hundreds of people there who just pass your booth with no evidence of notice, but a one-on-one handshake opportunity is not so easily passed on. The best in-person events are small. A popular local grocery store on a Saturday with you and 2 other authors makes for a great attraction, and by comparison, better generates book sales than the average book show. Small events are easy to organize and are much more fun than writing digital ad campaigns. Ask your local bookstore about what you need to do to get shelved and have a signing there. Gift a hard copy to your local library. Get out there and meet people. They know other people who love your genre. You can't ignore Facebook or Tweety Pie, but refrain from wearing your friends down. Make things engaging and fun. When you post on social media, post about events going on around your book, not just that you have a book. No one wants to hear, "Buy my book." On the other hand, everyone likes good times and success stories. There's much industry talk about advertising keywords or marketing on Amazon, Goodreads, BookBub, and dozens of others. Those things are good to know and offer some sound advice. However, I can't say enough about how book sales are not only digital. In summation, here's a fact, Jack. 1. The numbers just aren't there to support a large-scale budget for ebook advertising. If you expect a meaningful return on your investment, don't bet the farm on online advertising or digital delivery. 2. Boost your ego. Online sales are great, but in-person contact not only garners higher sales volumes, events feel good too. 3. Read the industry marketing tips and trends. And remember, not all advice is good advice in your particular scenario. And 4. The best author is open for business. Engage, engage, engage. Most authors would rather write books than sell books. It comes with the territory. But have fun and keep in mind, no marketing equates to no sales. Join us soon for an author's deep dive into self-publishing. See you next time. I'm Ray Palla.